This drove me crazy, Akash.
I know. I can tell. I can already tell you wound up, boy.
I'm wound the fuck up, okay? I thought that there's a very organic, symbiotic relationship between IG Thoughts and me. Okay? Right?
What's that relationship?
The relationship is you thought it up and I objectify.
That seems like it's not just a relationship with you. It seems like it's the relationship.
The relationship, right?
Yeah.
I'm a great, strong, faithful man.
Correct.
I look at a couple of these thoughts.
Yeah. But you don't search for them. They just pop up.
They pop up. I also follow sometimes. I don't follow anything new. It's been grandfathered in.
Yeah.
Okay. And honestly, some of them, they get sent to the wayside.
Yep.
I've unfollowed.
Yep.
Do you know what I mean? I only keep the top shelf what I was looking at for my relationship.
The creme de la
That's
creme,
it.
you know?
I would never disrespect my girl by following new. Following new is
disrespectful.
crazy.
That's crazy.
But if I carried it in, you knew this about me.
And it's like a friendship almost. It's like
Except we've been together for years.
yeah, exactly.
I've been following these girls and their swimwear brands they trying to get off the ground for years.
Yeah.
Okay? Every IG thought got a swimwear brand, Mark.
Yep.
They would be so upset to lose you as a follower.
They would
yeah?
be upset to lose me as a follower, right? Because I thought the relationship was you slut it up, I objectify the sluttiness. Ladies listening right now, tell me if I'm off. Taylor, listen to me right now. Tell me if I'm off. There's girls that are literally posting the most salacious sexualized pictures you could possibly imagine.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
I observe because they're salacious and sexual. Okay? That's fair.
That's fair.
Everybody's happy.
Happy.
Maybe the occasional double tap to raise their self-esteem, which is clearly low.
I would never do such a thing, but if I do because I'm trembling as I'm looking at it, it might happen. That's a terrifying second, bro. When you double tap by accident.
Oh,
you know when you're looking first thing in the morning, your fingers haven't woke up yet, and you're just scrolling through. You're like, uh-oh. Untap before your girl wake up.
Your thumbs are mad horny.
My thumb's just shaking.
What are you guys doing? Trying to ruin my relationship?
She's right here. Okay. This is the problem I have.
yeah.
When the IG thoughts can't accept their role in the ecosystem. You monetize the thoughtiness. I'm okay if you embrace that.
Right.
Horrible decisions. Embraces it. It's beautiful.
Beautiful.
It's happy. It's great. They own the word whore.
Correct.
I'm following these thoughts that I thought were on the same page.
Nope.
Okay? I thought they were I thought they understood. You are objectifying yourself, and I will objectify you in return as you wish.
Right.
I see a post today from one of them. The post says, stop. This is some quote shit. You know they love to leave them quotes. They love these quotes. It goes, stop sexualizing the naked female. Wait for it. Stop sexualizing the naked female. The female body is art. To me, showing off my body is not about being sexy. It's about being and feeling beautiful. There is so much aesthetic with the female frame. I'm obsessed with that. Sometimes it's abstract art and beauty. I believe in being confident in every form. The very next slide is swipe up for my OnlyFans. You fucking fraud. Taylor, tell me if I'm wrong. Why can't she accept it? It's like a fish that's trying to walk on land.
Why is she? So she thinks sexy and beautiful is two different things, obviously.
She doesn't want to be a whore, but she is.
No. You're saying she's a whore because of the pictures?
No. But I don't know how many guys she fucks. I can't say she's a whore.
But that's what I'm saying. That's
She's
what
a sex
whore
worker?
is.
She's a sex worker. You are a sex worker. You are selling sex for money, right?
Yes.
Is it sex?
Yes, it's sex.
Why is it sex?
Maybe their penis is not going in.
Exactly.
You can't say only nudes is for sex workers, and then when someone's on only nudes selling nudes, be like, that's not a sex worker.
OnlyFans. Yo, son. OnlyFans.
Like someone's uncle trying to talk.
Adorable, son. I love
You sound like
What
a
I say
Christian
wrong?
pastor. Like a Christian
I say
pastor. Ladies and
It's
gentlemen.
called only nudes, not only quotes.
What'd I say? I said OnlyFans?
No, you said only
you called it.
nudes.
Son, that's all it is, right?
It's
only
only
nudes.
Yeah.
Okay,
Who's on OnlyFans
but
selling
make the
music?
point. Make the point.
Everybody says OnlyFans is for sex workers. It's a safe space for sex workers. And then
Yeah.
when somebody tries to go that's not a sex worker, they're like, whoa, what are you doing? You're fucking up the space for sex workers. Then if a bitch is selling nudes on OnlyFans, how's she not a sex worker?
And
You are
I'm
a sex
okay with
worker.
you being a sex worker. I'm okay with you objectifying yourself. I'm okay. This is
Not only am I okay with it,
I love it. I love to take part in that relationship. This is beautiful. You're the flower. I'm the bee.
So see,
I gotta pollinate you.
but yeah,
Isn't that
see-
what they do? I'm not gonna really do it, Al.
Of course not.
You know what I mean?
Never.
But back in the
trying to-
day,
Back in the day.
you know what I'm saying?
It's
That was a-
allergy season up this bitch.
gotta get some pollen in your nose, bitch.
God bless you. Yes, he did.
Some people getting corona out here. So, my point is, I'm so upset with the fraudulence. It's art. It's art. First of all, let's talk about art. Art is an object to be objectified.
Oh, shit.
If you're art, fine. What do we do with art? We look at that shit and judge it.
That's,
And
that's a bar.
objectify it. You are
a
calling
bar.
yourself art. You're calling yourself a fucking object.
Ooh.
You acting like art is better? I don't beat my dick to art.
Jackson Pollock looked like he bit his dick on his art. If that helps. Maybe that's her point.
Real talk.
Maybe that's her point.
I just think it's absurd. And it drives me crazy. And it's this shit where, like, you think you're above the thoughts. You think you're one step above a thought because it's art. No, you're not. You are one of. And that is fine. And accept it and love it. If somebody want to tell me, oh yeah, you just tell dick jokes. Yes, sir, I do. Love it. Happy to do it.
Hey.
You're not going to find me, all I do is intellectual social commentary. Fuck you. Suck my dick. It might be part of it. But I'm a thought for this comedy, baby.
Yo, we laugh thoughts, yo.
We
just
laugh
laugh
thoughts.
whores.
But now it's 2020. You understand what you could be doing with your time instead of being here? You understand how good technology and entertainment has gotten? Right now, you could have sex with your phone while you lay down in the back seat of your self-driving car while your dog is in the driver's seat wearing sunglasses, cruising around just fucking freaking people out. But now we're gonna watch this, and look, here's the thing. When I first found out about this is a huge honor to be here. I love everyone that works at Comedy Central. As a comedian, this means a lot to someone to like be on this show. But like my honest to God first thought was like, oh yeah, it'll be great to do this taping because then I can get a clip up on Instagram. That's what this art form has become. Do you understand that? No one's even watching specials unless you're like dragging trans people. Be like, I gotta watch that because I'm gonna need an opinion. The only thing, that's it. That's honestly it. And this is not anti-comedy that I'm doing because nothing is more embarrassing than anti-comedy. That's like a comedian that comes up who's like, well, I'm actually cooler than stand-up. Oh, cool. Guess who else is? Fucking everyone. You can't even admit to yourself that you want to do the embarrassing job of stand-up. That's like the person who wanted to be a singer, but now they bring like their own CDs to karaoke and like, oh, maybe put this in. Fucking admit to yourself, you want to do it. It breaks my heart because I love this thing more than anything, okay? I fly away from people that I love so I can do this job. And Instagram clips, you understand what that means? That means now as a comedian, we are competing against, for your attention, we're competing against Instagram butt models. An impossible task. There's like you're looking at like a picture of someone's like open birth canal, like Mykonos, take me back. And then it's my fucking well-crafted joke from 8 months. That's what we're competing against. I do love though on the Instagram butt models like posts there'll be like 400 horny guys commenting, right? But then there'll be that like one like fucking white knight that's gonna let her know like he's not like the rest of the guys, right? So he'll post something innocuous like, nice pic, but actually like, what book you reading? Cool, man. Throw her off the scent. Let her know that like, I'm not like into her like her boobs meat, but also like her mind's meat. Or this, I don't honestly have a joke for this, and you shouldn't do this on a taping. Anyone watch it? But like, what's that thing where like, this is like a new thing where like a new mom with a baby, she'll make like an Instagram for her baby, and then all the captions are from like the baby's point of view. Who is the what? Who is that for? It's like a photo of like a baby covered in chocolate, and it'd be like, Mom said chocolate was gonna spoil dinner. Good thing I got the. Who? Why? Which one of you is that for? I understand. Look, fuck. Like, it's deeply sweet, but it's so creepy. It's this same kind of like creepy and sweet as like when like Pornhub around December will like upload like Christmas themed porn. And you're like, oh, why is that for? Who? And it's like, jizz this season. What? Who the fuck is that for? Anyone in this room like, jerking off feels great, but what's the theme? So I'll leave you guys on this. With your guys' help, because that's what the art form has become, and no, I'm not cooler than it. I respect this more than anything. I need the perfect Instagram clip. So I need you guys' help. First thing we need is for the camera guy, you're in the wide? Can you frame me with enough headroom so I can put an embarrassing meme-like title above me? It has nothing to do with the joke. It's just like, that moment, your mom makes your ex be homework. And then we'll put 2 very low-res emojis above me. You couldn't get the rights to this face, so... And then we'll leave some room for some embarrassing subtitles, because, you know, nothing's funnier than reading a joke. I'm not laughing. What's wrong? Oh, okay. Yeah, that moment that pussy slaps. Okay, I'm laughing now. And then I need the joke itself. It needs to be like very broad, something that anyone could come up with, like vegans suck or gluten-free people. And the visuals of the joke, it needs to stand out on your scroll. So I'm going to be very physical. So don't be thrown by the fact that the visuals will have nothing to do with the joke itself. Okay? And the last thing I need from you guys, and are you on there? Does anyone have a camera facing this way? Last thing I need from you guys is, from the dawn of time, Comedy Central will always do this one thing where they'll cut to someone who's really enjoying the set. Right? On the level of just like, Tom Cruise, I have all the Adderall and money in the world. And the person right next to them is this guy who's actually sleeping right here. And it's like, why? You guys are here. Why cut to this guy who's actually sleeping? No. You go back to sleep. Go back to sleep. I need you. I need you. It feels very weird, but you need to go back to sleep. So you go back to sleep. You guys are killing it. So the punchline will be, let's see. That's like swallowing the needles. So when you hear that's like swallowing the needles, you go crazy. You go back to sleep. Okay, so remember, physicality not gonna match the joke itself. What happened to gluten in this country, folks? Fucking gluten. Oh my God, folks. Gluten is by no means a poison or a toxin. All it is it's a protein, and it holds foods together. So what you have to do when you bake gluten-free is you have to add more sugar and more fat. So, you're not actually being healthy. All you're doing is you're taking out 2 seemingly bad ingredients and you're adding 2 even worse ingredients. It's basically like saying, oh, I'm healthy now, I don't shoot up heroin. Now I just swallow the needles. Thank you. Please subscribe.
Yeah, and then all like the I've seen the new trend is like the beautiful women that have like millions of Instagram followers just because they post swimsuit, photos and stuff. Like every 3 weeks or something, have to post something about the stress that they went through. Like when they were like, I've been judged on my appearance so many times. And
We're
this has
feeling
happened."
ugly. I was called ugly when I was young.
called
Welcome to
ugly
the
and-
fucking club.
Right.
And it's like, what? Your whole business is just that you're hot.
I know.
Like,
I was
it's-
called ugly, and I am ugly.
Yeah, exactly. I couldn't even sue them for slander.
I was literally just called ugly
can't
this
crawl out
morning.
of that hole.
Yeah, exactly. I was accurately called ugly.
Right.
Humiliating.
I was called ugly, and my comeback was fair enough.
Yeah.
Touche.
Show your eyes work.
You know what's weird? Those Instagram butt models, I follow many. It's weird the guys who like them. Why do you have to click? Just enjoy it. What are
yeah,
you
there's-
Do you
getting out
want
of...
attention, I guess?
No,
I don't know.
'cause
They don't know.
There's the hope that they
Is that what it
they're
is?
going to pull you out of their depression with their sculpted ass.
Yeah,
they're
they're
just
gonna-
gonna, they're going to back it into your life, and the sun's going to start shining on you.
They're
It's
gonna
like the-
scroll through their likes. Their 10,000
Yeah,
likes.
and find
that
you.
one. Yeah, that was a nice guy. He liked me.
It's hope.
Yeah.
It's like the stripper guy was like, she likes me.
People go crazy online. Like any of those pictures, if you start reading the comments, guys will be leaving comments, like grown men, that are like, "Oh, I love you. You're such a beautiful spirit." And it's another great photo, but I really love you too. I love your personality. We should
Yeah.
meet
They
sometime.
want to be special.
But
I'm special.
It's just it's mental illness. It's
I see through that
craziness.
piece of thong between your butt cheeks to the soul, the person that you are.
That's right.
Right.
I saw it through your anus. I saw your soul through your anus. and it's-
Like a telescope, I looked up through your asshole and saw your heart.
Saw your soul.
Yeah, they say the butthole is the window to the soul, so I saw it. It's beautiful.
One thing I will say about butt models, they promote each other. They're
Yeah.
so generous. They promote each other. Like, you got to check out my girl, Kiki.
But you know
No
that's,
other group does that.
You know that's clicky. You know there are butt models that
Yeah,
have been
that's true.
cast away from the other butt models. Like,
No, I
no,
think
we
that
don't.
they've always been more like open than titty models. Titty
think?
models are very because they're not in right now.
right.
the titty models.
Tits are not in.
No.
Tits were like tits of the 70s,
Yeah.
90s. They kind of went with those big balloon tits that
Right.
they used to have with the fucking almost like they had like bloodshot eyes. They were so stretched out.
There's like
And then-
3 feet in
and
between
They
them.
just jumped the shark. There was like nowhere to go with that. So then it became about now it's about the ass.
Yeah.
You know, so they're all supporting each
I
other.
do like that though. Not a giant, but I do like a nice fat
Oh,
rump.
it's the best.
Yeah, but the asses have gotten so ridiculous and big. Like now, it's like it's the same thing that happened
The
with
fake ass
breasts. The fake asses
is the
are s-
best.
Yeah.
Have you ever felt one? You can
No.
tell when you feel
Oh,
a
yeah?
fake. Yeah, you can feel it. It's a harder, it's soft, but it's almost like remember how Stretch Armstrong used to feel?
Oh, like the
that
gel?
toy. Yeah, that's what it
That's
feels
so
like.
specific. Yes, I do.
I know that, Joe.
Wow. No, I just love it. It doesn't move with the legs. It's sitting there like a lunchbox. A lunchbox you want to fuck, right?
Yeah.
And it's just there was where the hell was I? I think it was in a gym or something like that. I saw one recently, but I saw one out here. Which
Mhm.
surprised me.
There's a lot of them in L.A.
Yeah,
Yeah.
more so in like Miami, like Dallas, Miami, and Orange County is where I see the most extracurricular.
So is that what you're doing
Makeup,
on the
I
road
would
now?
call.
Now that you kind of been into every like sports stadium, you've seen all the games.
Yeah.
Now it's like I need to monitor the fake asses in each city.
Yeah,
and
that's
make,
what I'm
like, a-
doing. No, I just noticed when I was in Dallas, it was just every bartender just had these giant, and they were like teardrop shaped titties. I was like, what is in the water out here? And like someone was out there, nah, man, most of those are fake. They just do so many, they're really good at them.
In Dallas.
And Dallas, yeah.
Wow.
And then
Arizona, too. Phoenix women. Huge.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, oh, yeah.
So Orange County was like, that was the one where the guys was crazy. Like they had remember Bruce Jenner? Remember that guy?
Sure.
Do you
What
remember?
happened?
I don't know.
It disappeared.
I haven't seen it for a minute.
He was good.
Well, they had like the I lift that shit going on, like the where everything just looks like you were like in a wind tunnel or something like that. And I remember because my wife watches all those Real Housewives. I used to think that like, okay, they just took an extreme version. This is not an accurate portrayal of it. And you go to Orange County, it's obviously not everybody, but it is. It's a noticeable enough segment. Or maybe because I watched the show with her, I noticed when I walked by. I was playing the Improv in Irvine. You know, I was walking between shows. I was just walking through the mall or whatever, and I saw like 3 or 4 guys that just had that Bruce Jenner fucking yank back kind of thing going on there. So I don't know. I don't know why you would do. Like, I think you
No.
look so much better if you just kind of roll with your genetics.
Yeah, it is what it is.
It stays even.
Right.
You know what I mean? Where it's just kind of like.
There's always places on the face you can't do. That's like Jane Fonda looks fucking amazing for
Amazing.
aging.
Yeah, she does.
But then there's always gonna be that one spot where you're like, ugh, like whether it's right around the eyes or the neck. There's always something horrifying that ages exactly like it should. So 90% of the face looks good, but then there's that one part where you're like, oh fuck, that's an old lady.
The lips are tough. The lips
Very
always
tough.
give it away.
They lose moisture.
Oh fuck, she's one of the Andrews sisters.
But I mean, it's the same thing when you see guys that get like hair plugs. For every one that goes really well, you see a guy, like I saw a guy walking down the street the other day and he had buzzed his hair, but you could tell the whole front was plugs and it was just
Don't you love that? I love a horror show of hair plugs.
Yeah, I do.
How old was he? Because it depends. They were really fucking bad. They're getting but now that they vacuum. First of all, used to get the big smiley face scar.
Right.
Yep.
Now they can just sort of vacuum the shit out and put it in, and then it takes for some people and it does. For others, but they're trying to say like someone was telling my podcast because I'm always like threatening to do it as a joke, you know, and they said that like that stem cell shit, if you shoot in the top of your head. So I was joking because I'm going to do this Eastern European tour coming up in January. That I was going to go over there and find some Transylvanian doctor over there to fucking shoot it in. I was going to come back with the redhead version of like Farrah Fawcett hair, and I was never going to address it. Just coming back, shaking my head before I spoke on everything.
He wasn't old enough for it to be bad. He probably just didn't want to spend a bunch of money or something.
No, it's
Stem cells do it too. They have those. They do those facials where they call vampire facials. I don't know if that's stem cells, but they shoot like they do something with your blood, then they put your blood back in. I think it's a lot of whatever the fuck is in platelets, and then they shoot it into your face. And
Oh yeah, young people's blood.
There's some sort of fetus involved.
no, yeah, they just mush a fetus and they melt it down and shoot it in your face. But no, it's your own blood.
You know when they make avocado, you know that bowl? They just put a fetus in there. You got to drink it and shake hands with the devil to look 6 months younger. Dude, people are out of their fucking
It's
minds.
crazy.
Yeah, they do it into your face, and they're supposed to be very good for like wrinkles and moisture or whatever. But it's obviously
Well, Jim, I got to
painful.
tell you, you've kind of been reverse aging, man. I mean, if I look
Yeah.
at some of the pictures of you from back in the day, like, yeah, you were,
Hideous.
yeah, you look like you look like a beat cop. Oh, gumshoe Jimmy. Then you started doing the pull-ups, man. Look, you don't have a wrinkle on your face.
Yeah, my face is held up okay, and there's other things that have made my face wrinkle-free.
Is that right?
Yeah, Caligula was right. It works.
And not a drop of booze either.
No, that helps.
helps.
And not smoking. I think quitting smoking helped a lot too in 2001.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot you smoked.
I smoked for 17 years, yeah, and I quit. When you quit, that helps a lot. You see guys that smoke when they're 50, like, ugh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, the benefit to never being attractive is that when you start to fall apart, it's not like it's a heartbreaker.
Yeah, no one says, hey, what happened to Sam?
Exactly.
That guy fell off.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
That's the thing about all those beautiful people. That's what like the ugliest people in the world would say shit like, "Oh my God, did you just see so and so? What the fuck happened to her?" It's like the same thing that happened to you. You just fell off a curb,
Right.
So nobody heard you hit the pavement.
Yeah, I mean, it's the better. It gets you like later in life is where it starts to reap the rewards.
But no matter how mediocre you are,
Yeah.
or you look, you always feel it. Like I look at myself, I'm like, fuck, you put weight back. Like, whatever it is, you're still like, it still comes out.
Yeah, but you're a psychotic. You eat like a tiny little
Right.
candy bar, and you look at your gut like, oh my god, I'm getting fat again.
No, but it's just the way you look at yourself.
Hey, he holds himself to a higher standard. And
Thank
I
you,
don't feel it's good for you
Oh no, I didn't.
to shame him.
He is shaming me. I don't like it.
Jim has had food issues
They are shaming
as
me.
far back as I have known, and it's so brave the way he judges himself after a Three Musketeer mini.
The fun size.
It's brave.
It's about body positivity.